What's up?
Kill me right now?
Okay. You know who this is?
Yes, I know exactly where he lives too.
What is this about?
I don't know. He's one of those QAnon type guys.
One of the what?
You know those guys that think the whole government is like corrupt and all that kind of stuff, and that
He's crazy? Is he your friend?
he was, but then he went crazy because I'm spying on him. Literally, the last 2 messages are the only thing you need to read, boss. Everything else was cool. You're not
Trying to gain some context.
Oh, got you.
Okay, go to Colorado. Control. Go to Colorado. Demand it. I see you at my doorstep without email.
Tax 70, control.
Your name is
McKenna.
McKenna.
Let's spell it in I.
Jesus loves you. Please don't make me kill you. Where does he threaten to kill you?
Tax 70, Tax City Channel 6, Tax 70, Tax City Channel 6.
What's up, brother?
So why you threatening? What?
No. Here's the fucking no. What's the answer, brother?
So what?
Yes or no? You know that fucking term? Yes or fucking no?
Or you'll
Yes
do
or
what?
no?
Or you'll do what if I say
Yes.
no?
When I say, I already know. Is that what you're gonna say?
I'm gonna say no.
Is that yes what you said?
Yeah, I'm saying no.
Great. Go to Colorado. Stay there till April 1st, 2022.
Or
Tell
what?
Everyone. Tell everyone. I start fucking killing you motherfuckers. Every one of you. Everyone that's been paid.
Paid for what?
Paid. Why were you paid, motherfucker? Who are you working for?
I work for a high school. I'm a substitute teacher, Derek. I told you that.
Nah, dude, you work for the Jesuits and they used you to get to me, motherfucker.
The Jesuits don't know who the hell you are.
Brother, I know how the whole motherfucking thing works. I spent 5 days getting the shit fucking kicked out of me.
So how you gonna? So how you gonna kill me?
Everybody trying to kill me, motherfucker.
How you? How?
If you've been paid, if you were paid for any motherfucking reason, okay, I am coming to fucking kill you.
How you gonna kill me? How you gonna kill me?
You think he's gonna kill you?
Yes, he's. I would walk past his house this morning and down here chased me out.
Charles 69.
I can show you where his house is if you want to drive past.
Can you print me? I'm getting help. I'm stable. Same 9 to 5 at the apartment complex. Alright, let's pull. Where do you live?
You live right here. In the middle.
Where does he live?
Down the street.
At a house?
Yeah.
Does he know where you live?
Yes.
You got your ID on you? Yeah. Hey, just wait right here. Oh, come over here, man. Come over here. Come over here, sir. Come over here. What's your name? Last. That's your last name?
It's pronounced
Like that?
yeah.
And what's your birthday? What's his name?
His?
Yeah.
It's Pearson. I think it's Pearson. Derek Pearson. P-E. I think it's P-E-A-R.
P-E. Derek?
Derek, yeah.
And what's his? How old is he?
He's like in his late 50s, 60s type deal. He's an older gentleman, male, white.
Have you made reports before?
No, this is the first time he's ever pulled up like this.
No. Have you made reports before?
Oh, just in general?
Do you know your license number? Is that it?
Let me pull a picture of it.
No, it's fine. Are you in apartment?
Sacramento, California. Yep. And then other address. Yep. Hey, how you doing, boss?
You know his middle name?
No idea. I don't know too much of his personal name, but I know a bit about him. I've known him for about, I want to say, I'm in June. Yeah, in June.
So you know him,
Yeah.
personally?
I've interacted with him. I played ping pong with him.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let me see. Has he threatened you before?
No.
Is there a reason why he started threatening you?
He thinks I'm working for the Jesuits and spying on him to kill him or some crazy shit.
Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find him. So you've seen him more than a dozen times, I'm guessing. You used to live next to him?
No.
Why
I say neighbor just because he's down the street.
Oh, gotcha. You know where he's from?
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Is that him?
Yes.
Is this him?
Yes.
How sure are you that's him?
How sure am I? 100%.
Okay. So I gotta ask, that's just part of the... I think he's just crazy, man. You want to press charges against him?
What pressing charges do? I don't understand the process.
So if he's threatening your life and you genuinely fear for your life, pressing charges means you would willingly go to court and testify saying, yes, he's been threatening me, I am scared for my life, he knows where I live, whatever else, Well, I'm going to ask you about the statement, so I'll get a written statement from you. It's if you want to proceed with that. I'll take a report, I'll send it up. And if the district attorney looks at it and sees it and says, hey, this is a good case that can be prosecuted, then if we ever find him, he'll be arrested for it.
Okay, what if I press charge and I show you where he is?
There's no point in me going to his house right now, since...
So you guys want to wait for something to possibly escalate? Because he can come over here any second.
No.
So what happens if he comes over here?
That's not what I'm saying. If he comes over here, you call 911. I don't want to go to his house and potentially hurt myself, right? I can write the report. I'm going to send it up. So if they think it's enough evidence for a crime, because right now, it's not much for me, right? Not much to go off of. Because if I was to arrest everyone that calls someone and says I'm going to kill you, 50% of the people in America would be in jail right now. Because it's very common. But like I said, if the district attorney, who are actually the ones that decide whether someone is going to go to jail or not me. Because I can take him to jail, but it doesn't mean anything. He's going to come out tomorrow. It's not, you know what I mean? So, when
best to press charges.
No, it's your choice. If you genuinely feel like he's going to hurt you, I don't see why you wouldn't.
Yeah, so let me press charges.
So it doesn't make sense for you to ask me even. So I'll write the report right now. We'll send it up. If he comes over to your house, or comes over here, you call 911, say, hey, this guy has been threatening to kill me, he's at my house now, right? And there's going to be a report, the one I'm going to take from you right now. Mm-hmm. So the dispatch, they're going to see the report and they're going to say, yeah, this is a genuine, because we get those calls all the time too. Somebody's at my house, they want to kill me. Every day we get dozens of those calls. But if there's a report, they're going to look at it and say, hey, yeah, this guy already filed a report, and, he wants to, the dude is threatening to kill him. Not really specific, obviously he hasn't been specific with the terms, but if you're in fear for your life, then out of my experience, most of the time the district attorney does.
Oh, he's calling back.
Go ahead, pick it up.
Hello? What? No, don't say that to me, please. No.
Just listen to me, brother. Jesus loves you. Otherwise, go to Colorado, okay? You have 7 months. Take a vacation. Demand. Say, this is fucking dangerous. That motherfucker's trying to kill me, okay? Go to Colorado for 7 months, brother. Just stay there until April 1st of 2022, okay?
How are you gonna kill me?
Trust me. If I see you, I have to kill you, brother. Trust me. You don't want to do it.
How are you gonna kill me?
He's hung up.
Oh, dang. Okay, so that's the second phone call. Do you have a recording app on your phone? Voice
recording? A voice recording app?
Yeah.
No, I can download one day.
I would, and just kind of record those.
Is there any law against recording someone on the phone?
Hmm?
Is there any law against recording someone on the phone? I have to let them know, don't I?
I
No?
don't think so, no.
Okay, because I don't want to...
Because you're not a business, right?
No.
Yeah, it's your personal phone. You're recording someone who calls
back
you.
Again.
I'd suggest blocking his phone number.
Brother, be the hero. Make that call. You're going to be the hero, brother. Jesus.
I'm not calling anyone, Derek. I'm not calling...
Jesus is Lord tomorrow, or I kill you, brother.
I mean, it sounds like he's just crazy, honestly. But like I said, let me add this on. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna take the statement from you. How often has he been doing this? Or
it started today.
Hold on one sec. Let me make this up right now. That way I can take the report right away. 724. He's not involved with any gangs.
Not that I know of.
And has he mentioned any motive besides the crazy talk about the church? Has he said anything outside of that? Like,
he's talked about, the government's gonna flip on its head and all the devils are gonna get exposed.
okay, but no specific thing to.
I forgot what the movement was called, like a QAnon movement. I don't know what.
Okay. I mean, like, he hasn't been saying, "I'm gonna kill you because you're black. I'm gonna kill you because you're gay."
No, he said
nothing like that, right?
I think it's just because I worked for Jesuit high school because he brought up Jesuit.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Do you know how to block phone numbers?
Oh, yeah.
I'd suggest doing that instead of recording, because I'm going to write this down and it's on my camera, at least those 2 calls. If you don't want to continue being harassed over the phone, because you can definitely block him.
So I would build up a case against him.
It's not really building it. It just sounds like he's crazy.
He sounds crazy, but also at the same time, he'll execute on this crazy.
Yeah. Have you seen him hurt someone? Is there a reason you believe him to be legitimately a threat to your life?
Not till today.
Today was the first time you did this? Why? How come you didn't call the police as soon as he initially threatened you, looks like?
Well, because this morning, I just walked past his house, and he said, just don't come back.
Why'd you walk past his house?
I was walking my dog with my friends.
Oh, gotcha. Do you know if he has any guns or something?
I don't know.
Have you seen him with a gun?
No.
Have you seen him with any weapons?
No.
Have you heard of him threatening anyone else? What's a good phone number for you?
That number right there.
That?
Yes.
So, somebody took a report from you before?
Yep.
I'm still in this report. What was that for?
This December 20th. Crazy racist roommate. I'm pulling small claims against her. I need to file small claims against her.
Is that a different roommate of yours or something?
Oh, that was because she was being weird. She was crazy. That was a crazy one. I thought this was a different police case, but yeah, no, that woman was being crazy.
Okay. Alright. Is that... No, this is not the address, right?
That's not the current address, but that was where it happened.
What's the address?
Apartment.
What's the zip code here?
95817.
You know your social? Were you born here?
No.
Where were you born?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. Where do you work? You said you work as a substitute teacher?
Yeah. You can also put student at. Can you put student then as an occupation? I'll go Sac State.
CSUS?
Yeah.
What's the address for Sac State?
6000 J Street.
That's
J Street.
right. I should know I went there.
Had so many packages sent there.
You about 150?
I'm more like 160 now.
No tattoos, nothing, right?
No.
Okay. You don't have any weapons, guns, nothing like that at home registered to you, no? You have a car?
No.
So he's an acquaintance, a friend?
He was a friend.
I was a friend.
More of acquaintance, but...
Okay. I'll put that. And
You know what desicart? You know what this word means? Is this desicart?
you see?
And with the accent over at the bottom.
You first. Can you take screenshots of this? Pretty much all the threats you got. And then screenshot of the phone number of his contact. And email that to me. Yeah. Pearson Derek Scott. I can put it in.
Here you go.
1 sec. Yeah, just attach all the screenshots. If you can do it all in one email, makes it easier too. He's pretty much, those phone calls, he said kind of the same thing that's on that text anyway, right?
Yeah.
Something about, is that where he lives?
I don't know the exact house number. It is Reading Avenue, so probably.
I'll pull it up on the map for you. 14th, going up Reading.
Oh, is that by the high school? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Right across from
house.
Hiram Johnson. And it's a house, you said, right?
More of a duplex.
Is that the phone number that's been used?
Yeah.
That's it? Okay. Do you know if he's involved with any kind of group? Any gang?
The only group I know is that QAnon group led by some dude named JFK or some shit like that.
Okay. And do you know if he's been diagnosed with any mental health condition?
Not that I know of.
Charles 7762 are getting several callers about the male walking in the middle of G Street with a sheet on their head.
What was your first name?
My first name?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Gordon Perkins, Delta Recon.
Expired 8/22/21 on a 99 Toyota.
All right. So, tell me how you know. How do you know Derek?
I was walking down the street one day with my dog, and we started talking. He seemed cool and
You said, when did you meet him?
way back in like June.
If it's still walking westbound on G Street, the traffic lane.
Derek in June, and you guys became friends.
Yeah, I'd been to his house. He's been to mine.
And and everything was good up until today?
Yeah.
He's done that. Okay.
And when today?
I want to say
He's now 945.
12:30.
Noon?
Sitting right
Yeah.
before Safeway up against the power pole.
What happened at 12:30?
I was walking my dog with two other female friends of mine. And
Hold on. I'm gonna be writing down what you're saying.
I'm walking my dog down the street with two
With
friends.
two
And
female friends.
I said, "Hey, it's my friend."
Was that near his house on Reading?
Yeah. We just walked down the street. We were going to the high school to walk down the street and walk back.
Right.
And we passed Derek's house, and I said, "Hey, Derek." That's when he said, "Don't talk to me, brother. Get out of here. I don't want to see you again."
Hold on. Slow down. I'm not that fast at typing, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I want to write it down exactly what you're saying. So when we walked past Derek's house,
I said, "Hi, Derek."
Okay.
Because his garage was open. I noticed his garage was open. I knew he was home. Like, hi, Derek.
You said his garage is open, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He told you
what?
what?
I don't want to see you. So
Is that exactly what he said?
Yes.
Okay. Because if it's exactly, I read it in quotes. It's not that I'm questioning you, you know. Because if you don't remember if it's exactly what he said, I don't write quotes. But if it is, then I do. So I don't want to see you. Is that what he said?
You told me they want to copy your traffic on channel 6.
So you told me to get out of there.
Sorry, that was meant for 5150 on 3.
You told me to get out of where?
Like at his front yard, like leave.
Yeah. Okay. What happened after that?
That's when we continued walking, and then.
So you guys left after?
Yeah, we left after that. So okay, let's just keep going. So we left after that. Then he came outside the house when we were on the other side of the street at this point, right? We crossed the street. When we left across the street.
So that was by the school?
Yeah. And he said, he came out of his house.
Hold on. What Hiram? Okay, when we were on the other side of the street by Hiram Johnson, he came out of his house.
And told me he never wants to see me again. He told me to move, to leave the city.
Never wants to.
Yeah, and told me to leave the city in 3 days.
Hold on. Dan told me to leave 3 days.
And said don't come back till March 1st. At first.
March 1st?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay. What else did he say?
That's he started saying some other stuff. I was already too far down the street to hear him.
So we
continued walking.
Walked away from him, right? Okay. What happened? When did the threats start?
The threats, these phone call threats and everything? Because he's called me on the phone after, so the first phone call, I noticed he called me around,
how later after this did he start calling you?
Oh, like, it was like evening time, I want to say, first called me at 7:23.
So just an hour ago?
Yeah.
Less than an hour ago?
Well, first call was first call was at this time, called me at 1:58 p.m., so after when we got back from the walk, and then...
You didn't pick up?
Mm-mm. Well, I did for that one. The ones in red ones I didn't pick up.
And he didn't... Did he threaten you there?
I don't remember what we said that call. I checked to see if it was okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna write that he began calling me at 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then making threats.
That's around 7:23. That's when he really started making threats.
Okay.
I called him back at 7:53, and he started making threats.
At 2 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
And when did he start making threats?
Around 7:53.
You remember what he said?
Wait, no, 7:33. 7:33. Sorry. He told me to get. He told me to give him my dog and to move to Colorado.
You said 7:33?
Yeah, 7:33.
When he called you at 7:33 p.m., he told you to...
bring my dog to his house tonight.
Uh-huh.
And he said, call K-Love Radio. I think it's the radio station or something.
That's the same thing on the message, right?
Yeah.
What did he say threatening wise?
He said he's gonna kill me if I don't do this. Like he said, he's my boss or some shit.
And called the...
Pretty much everything he said over text is what
You don't know what he's talking about?
No fucking idea.
He told me if I didn't do it, that he would kill me, right? And then he sent you a text. What time did he send you that text?
He sent me the text at... His first text came in
That's fine. Time is...
7:38.
I'm going to have the text message. It's fine. Send me a text saying that if I didn't do what he says, that he would kill. And he said he didn't make any specific threats of how he would kill you? You said you don't know if he has a gun?
Yeah.
But you've never seen him with one either?
Yeah.
When you were inside the house, nothing suspicious, you saw nothing disturbing?
No. Never came by my house.
Okay. And what's the reason to why you believe this, the threats to be credible? And why you said you're scared for your life right now?
Yeah. I believe these threats to be real because I don't know, when the man has a plan, whenever the man says he's going to do something, he does it. Or he wants to do it. And he's a real Jesus-loving freak. Pot-smoking freak who wants to fucking overthrow the government.
So he told you about overthrowing the government before?
Yeah, Michelle Obama's a man, and that the Washington Monument is...
So he told you conspiracy theories?
Yeah, pretty much. He's a conspiracy theorist.
Okay, so he's a conspiracy theorist.
Mm-hmm.
And this is throughout your friendship?
Yeah, he's been a conspiracy theorist. As far as I know.
And you said he told you he wanted to overthrow the government, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said he's a part of a group?
We associate with some group.
And do you know anything about the group at all?
I mean, not exactly, really.
You know what kind of group it is?
I think it's called a QAnon group or something like that. I don't know.
Do you know what their point is? What?
That the government... Well, from his standpoint, all he said that the government is run by demons and devils and all this kind of shit. Crazy ass talk.
And is that like a group that believes the same thing?
I don't know. I haven't met anyone in the group or even... I don't even really engage in the conversation when he says that. I don't ask him more questions or anything like that.
He believes that there is, you said, demons?
Is run by demons. Run by the devil more or less, actually. Yeah, no,
demons and the devil?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to read back to you what you just told me, okay? So I met Derek in June while walking my dog. We became friends. I've been to his house and he's been to mine. Everything was good until today around 2:30 p.m. I was walking my dog with my...
2:30 or 12:30?
12:30.
Okay.
I was walking my dog with 2 of my female friends near his house on Reading. When we passed Derek's house, I said, "Hi, Derek," because his garage door was open. He told me, "I don't want to see you."
Good.
Okay, I thought that was for me.
Fire was started on this. Have they already been out, or they cleared? Or do we
I don't want to see you. He told me to get out of his front yard. We left after that. When we were on the other side of the street by Hiram Johnson, he came out of his house and told me that he never wants to see me again. He then told me to leave the city in 3 days and not to come back until March 1st. We continued walking away from him. He started calling my phone at 2 p.m. When he called me at 7:33 p.m., he told me to bring my dog to his house tonight and call the K-Love radio station. He told me if I didn't do it, that he would kill me. He also sent me a text message saying that if I don't do what he says, that he would kill me. He didn't tell me how he would kill me. I don't know if he has any guns or weapons. I am scared for my life right now. I believe his threats to be real because whenever he says that he was going to do something, he does it. He's a conspiracy theorist and has told me various conspiracy theories throughout our friendship. He has told me that he wanted to overthrow the government. He associates with the group, but I don't know what type of group. He believes that the government is run by demons and devil. Sound about right?
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
If you want more information on him, I know that he has
No,
an
not on him.
No, that's it.
No, just what he said to you.
Yeah.
And what happened today.
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't know if he has any mental health issues, right?
Don't know exactly.
Yeah, this is not really friendly to police, I'll tell you that. Been arrested several times this year. He was arrested 7 days ago. Yeah. But the good news is he's never tried to kill anyone. And it seems more like he's crazy.
I think I'm spying on him, though.
That's a lot of times schizophrenia and several other types of mental health illnesses. And they get exaggerated when somebody takes drugs, and I don't know if he is or he isn't, but
He just smokes pot as far as I know.
yeah, as far as you know, that's right. I'll get you a little report number, and I'll give you some other information cards. And like I said, if he does come back here and you feel threatened, or you think he's gonna do something to you, call 911, okay? I'm gonna give you the report number and all of that. Did you send me the emails? You did? Okay. I suggest, so I'm gonna give you the bad news first, okay? The bad news is I can't promise you that he's gonna go to jail for saying this, right? Which I'm sure you're not shocked about, right? Because you're in California, and a lot of times they would prefer to try to help him mentally rather than arresting him. I don't know what's going to happen here. That's the reason most of the time I tell people don't only depend on the police to arrest him. Also obtain a restraining order against him. Do you know what restraining orders are?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what happens is if you get a restraining order against him and he does come around here, he's going to be subject to arrest just based on the fact that he's even near you. Okay? Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
You may be contacted by a detective for follow-up. I suggest blocking his phone number right now. That way, you can go to sleep without somebody calling you a bunch of times. Okay, so That's my name right there. I'm Officer Stefaglo. My badge number is 902. The report number is 21254724. Okay. Now on the back side, these are new cards. Neighborhood watch, narcotics, gangs investigation, weed, my sister's homeless outreach. Restraining orders. So perfect. You see this right here? It says it's fine. Just ignore him. I don't think you need to be bothered any more than you are already. And he's not gonna say anything that's gonna make you feel good, is he?
I want to see what he says.
Just ignore his phone calls. I mean, go ahead, pick up, but I wouldn't.
Hello? Yes, sir.
Tell the guy that's got the truck to demand fucking vacation pay 7 months, right? In Colorado for everybody. Everybody demands that, okay? Hazard pay. Got it?
What are you talking?
Detail 64, I need a preempting searches to 952
Okay. Like I said, don't pick up his phone calls. Go inside the house. Make sure you're in a safe area, okay? This is the restraining order information. You give that phone number a call, okay? I can give you his information because I know you need his information in order to even apply for a restraining order, okay?
Didn't know where she was. 95 again is based on the phone.
So.
History and six coming.
Sam 6, you can cancel that.
What the heck is he talking about,
though? I do believe he is crazy, and he's talking nonsense. You know his address, right?
Yeah.
I'll just write it right here. Okay, so that's his last name, first name, birthday. He's a male, white, 53 years old. That's his address. Usually that's the amount of information they're going to need from you, from the court. I suggest doing that regardless of what happens with the report, okay? Doesn't matter what happens. If you do that, if he bothers you, he sends you threatening messages, anything, obviously block his phone number, don't wait for it. He could be subject to arrest once restraining order is granted and served, okay?
How's this? Don't I need to physically serve him a restraining order?
You can't even serve him a restraining order.
I can't, but who?
Independent party, so one of your friends or somebody you know can just go to his house, knock on the door, you're served, pretty much. Okay. What's up?
If I want to file a small claim on...
I don't know anything about small claims. That's civil court.
No, I know that, but I was talking about the person I need to send to. I don't know their exact address. They're an old roommate of mine. And it was that you saw on there. Would it be possible if I get the address?
Absolutely not. Nope, that's a privacy issue. I cannot give you any information for personal gains, personal reasons. I can't even do it for myself. Even if I wanted to know someone's address, I gotta find out by talking to them in person, not running them, unless it's criminal activity related.
Understood.
You got any other questions, man?
That's it.
Okay. Like I said, if you feel like he's threatening you and he comes back today, call us. If he's knocking on your door and you think he has a weapon, call directly to 911. Otherwise, if he's outside here and really not doing anything, just have an officer come out. We'll see what he's up to. It looks like he fights the police every time he gets contacted, so that's always interesting. All his last contacts, he's not a fan of the police, but it makes sense since he said he's a conspiracy theorist, hates the government and all of that. So, all right, man. I'd suggest maybe staying inside your house. Don't be wandering around here. Because if he attacks you, I don't think he's gonna kill you, but he can hurt you for sure. Okay. So take care of yourself. You got any questions?
No, that's it. Thank you, sir.
All right, man. Anything else I can help you with?
No.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too. Stay safe.